So recently, I was talking to a friend and she was complaining about how she wasn't happy with the course of her life. She was complaining about not working at the job where she would want to work at. She was, disappointed about the school system and the system in general. And she just was not happy. She was dissatisfied with just the course of her life. She was not, how you feel when, you look around yourself, you look at your life, and there's just something missing. But what I want to talk about in this video is her reaction to it and how really most people do this and cause harm to themselves. And when I say harm, I don't mean like they're cutting their veins or something, but they just cause unnecessary pain for themselves. And I want to share my story of how I overcame that and how I felt the same. And what you can do if you feel the same, what you can do to trust life more and find peace with where you are, with the phase and the stage that you are in. When my friend was talking about her situation, what I noticed is that she had a strong feeling, strong sense about how her life should look like. And she was comparing her situation at the moment with how she thought her situation should look like. And I realized that a lot of us do this all the time. We constantly compare ourselves with where we think our lives should be, or even worse, we compare our life with someone else's life. So I'm 30 and I'm not married and I don't have kids, and my friend has 3 kids and he's married for 7 years, right? Yes, but your friend is also miserable, but you can't see that. I'm joking. Maybe he's not miserable, right? Maybe he's happy, of course. But my point is that, and the same point that I wanted to tell to my friend, is that we all have different stages, different clocks for our lives. So someone gets married at 20 and then has kids at 27. Someone gets married at 26 and gets kids at 27. Someone will graduate by the time they're 20 and then they won't find a job until they're 26. And somebody will graduate when they're 25 and they'll find a job when they're 26 as well. So we all have a different schedule, a different clock inside. My dad used to say, if you know mathematics, you know everything. Which as a kid, I was like, what are you talking about, right? Our dads are usually the dumbest people that we can know when we're 10. And then they get some knowledge when we're 25, right? We can just see genius in them. I'm sure it's because they grew, not us. It's not the 15-year-old difference. But anyhow, we all have a different clock. We all have a different time. And my friend was pushing herself ahead of her time. She did not understand that that's not what her stage was for. But her stage in life were for something else, right? I remember I was working hard in my business and I was trying all kinds of different things, but nothing was working, really. And at some point, I just, I noticed and I realized that if I keep doing it, if I keep doing the psychological pressure on myself, if I keep putting that pressure on myself, I'm going to cause harm. I'm going to go insane, right? So I stopped doing it. And I let go. I said, you know what? Whatever will be, will be. When the thing that is right for me comes, it will come. Me pushing it or not is not going to make a difference. Or me being unhappy is not going to make a difference. Now, what was interesting is that I didn't stop pushing. I didn't stop working towards that thing. I didn't stop working towards my goal. But I did detach, I did let go, and I stopped putting pressure on myself, or even worse, feeling bad because I wasn't there yet. I just accepted that the stage that I'm in is the stage that I'm supposed to be in. And I stopped doubting the process, the course of my life. And I found peace in that. I said, you know what? how long do we live? 60, 70, 80, if we're lucky, right? 90, somebody 100. Like, I'm sure that whatever is meant to happen in my life is going to happen. And it's not going to make a difference if it happens when I'm 26 or when I'm 28 or when I'm 32 or when I'm 35, right? It may seem like it makes a ton of difference right now, but if I put it in perspective over the longer view or over the bird's eye view, if I look at my life from a broader perspective, like the main things will happen, right? If you keep working in your career and you stay in your path, some breakthrough is going to happen. You're going to keep working yourself. You're going to keep improving, and something is going to happen. It's supposed to happen. Well, to finish my story, when I accepted, like, it is the way it is, what can I do? And I just let go, and I started doing things that I enjoyed. I started going to the gym more. I started hanging out with friends, but I kept working at my thing, at my craft. And eventually I just got a phone call one day, and it was from a person who needed my help, who needed what I was doing. And like overnight, my life changed. I became who I wanted to be. I got the position, I got the job, I got everything that I wanted. And for a while I was living my dream until the next stage came for me to move on to something else. So you cannot make things happen before they're supposed to happen. If you're in the middle of the night and you're like impatient about when is the dawn, when is the dawn, when is the dawn, it's not going to happen until the sun gets up, okay? Until the sun decides that it's time, it's not going to be time. No matter how much you pressure yourself, no matter how much you push yourself, that something is supposed to happen. So trust the course of your life. Trust the clock of your life. Trust the timing of your life. Trust mathematics of the universe, because everything happens in perfect synchronicity. To get into that relationship, the right person will show up at the exactly right time when you are ready for that, or a little bit earlier so you get ready faster, right? That job, that opportunity, that financial opportunity is going to show up at the right time for you, for your stage in life. When I was 20, I wanted to have a Porsche, but looking back on it, when I was 20, I didn't need a Porsche. I needed to learn and study my craft so I can help people, and I can do what I'm doing today. If I had a Porsche when I was 20 and I had a lot of money, I wouldn't have the drive to be and to become what I am today. So trust the timing of your life. Let go of the expectations or comparisons with how you think your life should look like at the moment versus how your life looks like right now. Accept fully the stage you're in. Look around yourself and say, I guess this is it for now. Let me make the best of it. Okay? And if you don't have that opportunity in the job, in the relationship, then you have a lot of opportunity to work on yourself. You have a lot of opportunity to go to the gym. You have a lot of opportunity to make videos. You have a lot of opportunity to read and to learn and to explore and to travel maybe. I don't know. But you got to look around yourself and see, what has life given to me compared to what I think my life should be giving to me right now. And take what has been given to you. Play the cards right. And when the opportunity comes, it will come. No matter what you do, no matter how fast you think you're pressuring it, it doesn't matter, okay? You have no control over that. So surrender into life, trust the timing, and everything is going to be all right.